So measurement of angle, first thing, this is your x-axis and this is your y-axis. From here we start, and when we complete, so this is known as complete angle, yes or no? And how much angle it measures? 360 degree. So you are going to learn measurement of angle, okay na? Okay. So measurement of angle means we have to measure the angle. So we measure angle by two ways. First way is degree, with help of degree. And second is we measure angle with help of radian. Okay. Now what is difference between both degree and radian? So degree you already know. Okay. Now what is radian? So for suppose this is something 60 degree. So this angle is in degree and I want to write that 60 degree in radian. So how I will write in radian? What is radian actually? So if I want to write this 60 degree in radian, what I will do? First of all, I will make a circle of radius 1. I will make a circle of radius 1. And on that circle, this length we will say that is angle. Because length will be something centimeter, meter, yes or no? It won't be in degree. Angle is in degree, but length is not in degree. So we'll find this length, and whatever length will come, that length will say angle. So now this is circle of radius 1. Yes, na? So do you remember I want to find this length? What will be length? L is equals to r theta. And theta we can write theta is equals to L by r. Okay. So length is also like 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter like that. Yes or no? Radius is also 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter like that. So both unit will get cancelled or not? So in this formula, theta, degree is not present. Length will be in centimeter, meter, something like that. Radius will also be in centimeter, meter, something like that. So when I'm writing here, theta is equals to L by r. Okay, na? So this is in radian. Now see, this total 360 degree. And this total, can you tell me what is this total length? Total length. I am not asking total angle. First listen what I am asking. What is this? Circumference of circle. What is circumference of circle? 2 pi r. And what is radius in this? 1. So this total length is 2 pi and this total angle is 360. So we say 2 pi is equals to 360 degree. And this 2 pi is in radian. So how we write 2 pi radian? So this is the exact thing that you have to remember. 2 pi radian is 360 degree. So now from here, we can write pi. 2 will divide that side. Yes, na? Pi radian. What do you want? Yes, radian we want. So pi radian will be 180 degree. Okay, now I want, this is 60 degree, na? So how will get 60 degree? You see this side, don't see that side. So this, I will divide 3 both sides. So that will become pi radian by 3 is equals to 180 degree by 3. And this will become Here this will give pi by 3 we can write, and we can write radian is equals to 60 degree. So what is theta here? Theta is pi by 3 radian. Okay na? So understood all these things? So this is our complete angle in degree, that is 360 degree. Same thing in radian will be 2 pi. So whenever we are writing pi by 3, actually that angle is written in radian. When I say pi, that angle is written in radian. But when I say 180 degree, then that angle is written in degree. Okay, so there are two ways to measure angle. One is with help of degree, one is with help of radian. Now if someone is asking you what is radian, so simple you can explain. Suppose this is 60 degree and I want to change that degree angle into radian. What I will do? I will draw a circle of radius 1. We always measure degree into radian on circle of radius 1. Never draw circle of radius 2. Okay na? And if you are drawing that also, then always remember this r will become 2. Then also you'll get same thing. But we have designed this theory on radius of circle. Okay na? Whose radius will be 1. Okay, no problem. So now whatever that length will be, that length will become now angle, and that angle will be in radian. That's all. Okay. And one more relation you have to remember. In a circle, let's say this is our radius r, this angle is theta, and this length is L. So what is the relation between all three? L is equals to r theta. Next. See, when we measure angle in this direction, that direction we say anti-clockwise. We measure angle with positive sign. But when we measure angle in this direction, we measure, what is this direction? Clockwise direction, and we measure angle with negative sign. It is same thing. When we walk on positive x-axis, we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And when we walk this direction, we say -1, -2, -3. So positive and negative, simple in mathematics, is direction. You have to remember. Positive and negative is simple direction. Okay. So you can see here positive means anti-clockwise direction. Negative means clockwise direction. Okay. Write it down. Who is absent? Only Sekna. Rest all present. Or say them. Okay, so here what we have to remember, one thing we have to remember is angle we can measure in degree, angle we can measure in radian, and also this positive direction and negative direction for angle. Okay. Now here, you have to remember 1 radian will be approx 57 degree. 1 radian. 1 radian will be approx 57 degree. After that, you will write 1 degree is equals to 60 minute, and 1 minute is equals to 60 second, which means 1 degree is 3600 second. So 1 dash sign represents minute, double dash sign represents second. Done? Now we are going to see few questions, that is 2.21. Here question is, we have to change this into radian measure. We have to change this angle in radian. Maybe in this school exam, they will ask you this question, but there is no connection of this all minute and second for JEE. Okay, na? So what I will do, first of all, I will change this into degree, this total into degree. Okay. And after that, we'll change degree into radian. Okay, na? Now, how will change degree into radian? See, 180 degree is equals to pi radian. So from here we can say 1 degree is equals to pi by 180 radian. So 1 degree is that much radian. So what will be 2 degree? Multiply 2 both sides. What will be 3 degree? Multiply 3 both sides. What will be 4 degree? Multiply 4 both sides. 5 degree, multiply 5 both sides. Okay, na? So we have to change this into degree first. So see, it is already 45 degrees given. Do you remember 60 minute is 1 degree? So what will be 20 minute? 1 by 3 degree. Okay. So this you can see 20 minute is there. So we know na 60 minute is 1 degree. So how you will find 20 minute? Just divide both side by 3. So you'll get divide by 3, you'll get 20. So what we'll see? 45 degree plus 1 by 3 degree plus now 10 second. I have to change in degree. So how will change second in degree? 10 second. How, what it will be? 10 by 3600 degree. because 1 degree is 60 minute, 1 minute is 60 second. So we can say 1 degree is 3600 second. So 10 minute will be 10 second will be 10 by 3600 degree, and this will become 1 by 360 degree. And now we'll add 1 by 360 degree. Done? Now I'm going to take LCM. LCM will be simply 360 only. And this will be 45 degree into 360. Okay. Plus 120 degree plus 1 degree. Yes, and what will be 360 into 45? 45 into 360? 327 5 13 0 12 का 2 हासिल 1 से 1620. करेक्ट ना? 24 30 270 135 0 भागा 2 हासिल 1 ठीक. ओके. प्लस 120 degree plus 1 degree upon 360. How much it will become? 1741 by 360 degree. Okay. Huh? One more zero will come here. This. Okay. Sorry. This 45, 1 0 will come, na? Yes. That. So what will be this now? 1631 degree. Okay, now? Now we'll change. 1 degree is that much radian. So what I will do, I will multiply both sides 16321 by 360. Okay. So 1 degree into 16321 by 360 is equals to pi by 180 into 16321 by 360 radian. Okay, so this will become in degree and that will become radian, that much. Write it down. Now you have to just do the calculation and all. No need to do, only I am telling you this minute and second relation with degree. If someone asks you, you can say. हो गया समझ में? हाँ? नो, कोई बात नहीं. 1 radian 57 degree. So what will be 1.2 radian? Just multiply 1.2 both sides. That will change into degree. इसे डिलीट कर दो. तो लिखो, जल्दी लिखो भैया. Now, here it is 1.2 radian into degree. So simple we know 1 radian is equals to 57 degree. That is approx value, not exact value. Okay na? Just multiply 1.2 both sides. So that will become 1.2 radian is equals to 57 into 1.2 degree. Now multiply and get the degree. 68 point. हाँ ठीक है ना. Okay. Now write down this. Next question. Question is, find length of arc of circle of radius 5 centimeter subtending a central angle of 15 degree. So this is a circle, okay na? And length of arc. So let's say some arc is there, AB arc is there, AB. Of a circle of radius 5. This circle radius is 5. And central angle it is measuring is 15 degree. If this angle is 15 degree, radius is 5, then find length AB. So let's say length AB is L. So we know na L is equals to R theta. But do you remember na theta should be in radian or degree? Skanda dhruva, see this side. So tell me, theta will be in radian or degree? In this formula, theta is in radian. Okay, now in this formula, theta is in radian. Don't write 60 degree, 70 degree like that. Always put radian. So 15 degree. Theta is 15 degree. We have to change 15 degree into radian. So tell me, 180 degree is equals to pi radian. So what will be 1 degree? Pi by 180 radian. How much degree we want? 15 degree. So what I will do? 15 multiply both sides. So this will become 15 degree. And when you will multiply 15 now, 50 will call 180 in 12 times. So that will become pi by 12 radian. So L we have to find. L will write as it is. What is 5 into theta is pi by 12. So L will become 5 pi by 12. Write down. And that it is in centimeters, so you can write in centimeter. Total 60 question is there in trigonometry 1. Again 60 question in trigonometry 2. 60 to 70. So almost 200 to 300 question you will practice in trigonometry. Here, same type of question, but here information is different. Find in degree the angle subtended at center of circle. So this theta we have to find, and theta we have to find in degree. So first we'll find in radian, and 1 radian is 57 degree. So then we'll again multiply by 57, we'll get in degree. Okay na? Diameter is 50 centimeter. It means what is radius? 25 centimeter. Arc length is 11 centimeter. What is this arc length? 11 centimeter. So we can write here L is equals to R theta. So what will be theta? L by R. So theta, what will be L? 11. What is radius? 25. So this much radian. In this formula, theta is always present in radian. Huh, Nitin? So this much radian, we have to find our angle in degree. So we know 1 radian is 57 degree. So what I will do, both side I will multiply 11 by 25. So this will become 11 by 25 radian is equals to 57 into 11 by 25 degree. Now you can do the calculation, division and multiplication and all. So 57 into 11 you will do. You will divide by 25. You will get in degree. Write down. Next question. Now these are all questions you can do by yourself. Chale, next topic. Write down now. Trigonometric function of an angle. Trigonometric function of an angle. Yellow color visible. तुम्हें तो पिंक ही चाहिए हैं? No, Yashwant is good boy in all these things. First topic is angles in trigonometry exceeding 360 degree. Okay, now say this. Suppose you are standing here. Okay, that position is 0 degree. Suppose you made a complete one rotation and you reached here. Again you reached at 0 degree, na? Again you reached at 0 degree. But now you will say your angle is 360 degree. Yes or no? Yes or no? And again if you will do one more rotation, that will become 720 degree. Yes or no? And so on, so on, so on. Acha, 0 degree, okay, 0 degree. 360 degree will be 2 pi in radian. 720 will be 4 pi. It means from 0, if you are rotating one complete angle, in radian that will become 2 pi. One more time you will rotate, that will become 4 pi. One more time you will rotate 6 pi. One more time. It means one position can have different angles, but all angle will act same. Suppose you are standing here. I will say you are standing at 0 degree, correct na? I will say you are standing at 360 degree. That is also correct. You are standing at 720 degree. That is also correct na? It means all these angles in mathematics are same. What is meaning of same? Suppose I am asking what is cos 0? Cos 0, 1. What is cos 360? 1. What is cos 720? Why? Because all angles are angle or of same position. All angle are angle of same position. That's why this all, for this all angle value will be same. So what is sine 0 degree? 0. What is sine 360? 0. Sine 720? 0. All these are 0. Yes or no? It means one angle, one position can have multiple angle. Okay na? Okay? So one position can have multiple angles. So if I am saying this is point of 90 degree, can you tell me some other angle for 90 degree? So simply rotate one complete and come here. So when you rotate, how much it will increase? 360 it will increase. So here you are standing, that is 90 degree. And from here you will rotate one full, that will become 450 degree. Because when you are rotating complete angle, so this will increase by 360. One complete angle is 360. That will become 450. Yes or no? Yes, na? So now tell me, if this is angle is 30 degree, that is point A, angle is 30 degree. Can you tell me some other angle for the point A? Just add 360. That will become 390 degree. Again add 360 degree. 750 degree. It means if someone is asking you what is sine 750 degree, so sine 750 degree will be same sine 30 degree. Because both angle position is same. So value is also going to be same. So what will be sine 30 degree now? 1 by 2. So this is the first topic, angles in trigonometry exceeding 360 degree. If our angle is exceeding 360 degree, how will find the values? Okay, na? So now you can write down this. Again, I will give you some different figure for all these things. Okay, write down. Okay, this is 2025 degree. I want to check which angle this 2025 degree will represent between 0 to 360 degree. Okay, now see, this is a small calculation which will make big question after 2 or 3 lecture. Okay, so first of all, what we have to do, this 2025 degree, we have to divide by 360 degree. So I think 6 times it will work. 80, 360, no, 5 times it will work. 5 times 1500, 1800 it will become. Now subtract 5, 2, 3. It means this 2025 degree is representing 325 degree. This remainder. It means what is the meaning of this total calculation? See this. The meaning of total calculation is we don't know where is 2025 degree. We don't know. So simple, this 5 is saying rotate 5 times. 360, 360, 360, 360, 360. When you rotate 5 times, how much it will become? 1800 degree. 360, again 360. 720, again 360. 1080, again 360. 1440, again 360. 1800. Now from here you rotate this diameter, remainder 325 degree. And we reached 2025 degree. Okay, na? So this is saying how much time you have to rotate. This is saying last from 0 how much you will rotate. Okay, na? So you remember, always you have to remember, remainder will tell you the angle between this 225. Understood? So simple, if you have some bigger angle, you want to change it into a smaller angle, what we'll do? We'll divide by 360 degree, and whatever remainder will be left, that will represent the smaller angle of that bigger angle. Okay? Write down. Now I will not give you some new question on this 2000 something like that. You have to understand this in one time, because this is very small calculation. We cannot give you 5 questions based on this. But you know, if you know this, it means you know mathematics. Now question, find value of sine 3630 degree. First change that bigger angle into a smaller angle, then that for that a smaller angle find value of sine. Anyone, everyone can do that question, so do it. Yes, 1 by 2. 1 by 2. Yes, everyone? Got it? Suryans? Where is my Sasi Kumar? Manoj? Got it? Dhruva? Got it? Vivek? Samir Khan? Susyant? Done na? Talha? Done? Jayasri? Done? Delete? So this 3630, when you will divide by 360, that will come 1 times 360, 10 times, na? 3600. And 30 is the remainder. It means that value is sine 30 degree, which is 1 by 2. Okay? Diksha? Okay, sir. Now, sign of angles, I have already said that is positive direction, negative direction. Okay? Okay, so if I give you one question, write down question. Represent the following angle. Represent the following angle. Question is, represent the following angle on 2D plane. First, 30 degree. Second, 90 degree. Third, minus 90 degree. Fourth, 225 degree. Fifth, minus 240 degree. So how will measure 30 degree? 30 degree will go in this direction. And you can write a small a. Put A. How will measure 90 degree? 90 degree will go in this direction. No? You can write B. Minus 90 degree in this direction. So that angle will become minus 90 degree. And you check you write arrow also so that you can understand we are going this side. Here we are going this side and here we are going this side. Okay? And this point will represent C point. Now 225 degree. Where will go 225 degree? 180 plus 45. 180 plus 45. So first here, from here it will go in this direction, that will come 180 degree, and from here it will go 45 degree. So this will become B part. Okay. And where it will go for minus 240 degree? So minus 240 degree, first it will start from here. Minus 180 degree, minus 60 degree. That will be in this direction. And that will represent point E. So this question was from sign of angles. If I am saying plus 140 degree, how you will go, and so on, so on, so on. Okay. Delete. Write down. Quadrant. Now we are going to do distribution of angle quadrant wise. This point I will write A, this point I will write B, this point I will write C, this point I will write D. And these all things your 12th seniors you don't know. These all things. They haven't learned all these things in class 11th. Because these all things are not very detailed in our NCRT. Simple thing. Like they will ask you question based on sine. You just saw a sine 3630 degree. So that is topic of your class 11th NCRT. So all these things are not there. Okay, so now see A position I am going to write A. If I write A point angle, what it will be 0 degree, yes or no? Let's not write in 0 degree, let's write it in radian. So that radian will be 0, then again that radian will be 2 pi, yes or no? Again that will be 4 pi, 6 pi and so on, so on, so on. So that is our set written in roster form. Written in roster form. Now if we want to write this again with simple one formula, see one pattern is going or not? The 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, even number, yes or no? How we write even number? 2 into n. So that A point we can write 2n pi, and what is n? N is integer. So this A position, acha, how many angle A point will represent? How many angle A point will represent? Tell me, how many angle A point will represent? Infinite angle. Lot of angle it can represent. 0, 360, 720, so on, so on, so on, so on, infinite. All infinite angle we can represent with this 2n pi. And in 2n pi, 2 you know what is 2. Pi also you know what is pi. So what is n? N is integer. It can be positive also, it can be negative also. So if you are rotating in this direction, you are getting angle positive. If you rotate in this direction, you'll get negative angle. So this is 0. You rotate in this direction and come here. What is the angle now? Minus 360. Again, minus 720. Yes, na? So if we talk about all the angle of point A together, we said 2n pi. Okay? Yes, na? Now next. How we'll find what is B known as? So B we will write, say this, 2n pi plus pi by 2. Means at this point, if you'll add 90 degree, it will go to point B. Yes or no? At this point, if you'll add 90 degree, it will go to, so that will come 2n pi plus pi by 2. And B point we say 4n plus 1 pi by 2. Okay? Now, this is your 2n pi. If you'll add 180 degree, it will come at C. Yes or no? So what will say to point C? 2n pi plus pi. And pi we can take common. That will become 2n plus 1 pi. Achha, what is 2n plus 1? Odd or even? Odd. It means 1 pi, 3 pi, 5 pi, 7 pi. All this is the location. And 2 pi, 4 pi, 6 pi, this is the location. Yes, na? Now I want to write for D. So in this 2n pi, I will add how much? Pi by 2, pi by 2, pi by 2, 3 pi by 2. So that will become 2n pi plus 3 pi by 2. And this will become 4n plus 3 pi by 2. This will become 4n plus 3 pi by 2. So this all angle, whatever I have written, that measure we are doing in anti-clockwise direction, positive direction. But same angle we can write in anti-clockwise direction also. Yes or no? Okay, na? So write down this part. Now, but you will not draw other figure, okay na? I will give you. Say this is point A, this is our point B, this is our point C, this is our point D. That was anti-clockwise rotation. Let's talk about clockwise rotation, how it will work. This will become 2n pi, yes or no? This will be 2n pi. What will be this? 2n pi minus pi by 2, and this will become 4n minus 1 pi by 2. Acha, this is 4n minus 1 pi by 2. That is 4n plus 1 pi by 2. 4n minus 1 pi by 2 in this direction, in that direction, that will become 4n plus 1 pi by 2. And again, when you will go to this direction, what it will become? 2n pi minus pi, and this will become 2n minus 1 pi. Again, you will go in this direction, that will become 2n pi minus 3 pi by 2, and that will come 4n minus 3 pi by 2. Okay. So in this direction you can write. If you want to draw some other figure, you can draw some other figure also. Draw some other figure only. No problem. Now say this. Suppose I want to write first quadrant. Boundary of first quadrant. Boundary of first quadrant. So first quadrant means this place to this place. Yes or no? So first quadrant, suppose I want to write. How I will write first quadrant? We'll write first quadrant in this direction. How will write fourth quadrant? We'll write fourth quadrant here to here. And how will write second quadrant from here to here, and how will write third quadrant from here to here. It means lower to higher. So this is our 0 degree angle, this is our 90 degree angle, so 0 to 90 degree. So what is this? 2n pi. So what will say? Border open bracket 2n pi to 4n plus 1 pi by 2. This is open bracket and that is open bracket. It means this point neither in first quadrant, this point neither in fourth quadrant, this point neither in second quadrant, this point neither in third quadrant, sorry, first and second quadrant. But all the angle between these two will lie in first quadrant. So this is all angle for the first quadrant. So whenever you have to write angle of first quadrant, you will write like this. And whenever you have to write angle of second quadrant, we'll write 4n plus 1 pi by 2 to 2n plus 1 pi. How will write third quadrant? Two n plus 1 pi to 4n plus 3 pi by 2. Now question is how you will write fourth quadrant. How you will write fourth quadrant? How will write fourth quadrant? Fourth quadrant will write, say this, 4n minus 1 pi by 2 to 2n pi. Okay, now tell me, this is 2n pi. And again you are rotating coming here. This you are writing 4n plus 3 pi by 2. Tell me, this angle is greater or this angle is greater? This is greater. Suppose you are at 0 degree. You are coming here. This is becoming 270. So tell me, 0 is greater or 270 is greater? So suppose I am asking you, tell me fourth quadrant. Do you think you will say 270 to 0? 270 to 360, that is correct. 270 to 360, that is correct. 270 to 0 na. Are minimum will be first, maximum will come. Minimum will come first, maximum will come after that. So here 0 to 90, okay. 90 to 180, okay. 180 to 270, okay. But 270 to 0 not okay. 270 to 360, okay. Okay. So very simple, I will write. Do you know na, what is the angle in this direction? 4n minus 1 pi by 2. So just think you are here, that is 0 degree, and I am sending you here, that is minus 90 degree. So now we can say na minus 90 to 0. Correct or not? Minus 90 is less, 0 is more. So minus 90 to 0. Yes, na? And in this direction, what is the angle? Why you are always in sleeping mode? Every time you sit straight. Go that side. Put your bag down. Understood, na? So this will be our write on all those things. I will tell you, if you forget this, then how you will write all these things. This is not required, na? This you have already written. Only you have to write that part. Now here is some trick how you can remember all these things. Suppose you don't want to remember this formula, then also possible. One understanding is there. I also don't remember all these things. I know the understanding. If I have to write first quadrant angle, how I will write. It's very simple understanding. First write the smallest thing which you know, 0 to 90 degree. 0 to 90 degree. Now add 2n pi. 2n pi here, 2n pi here. You'll get that. 0 plus 2n pi, 2n pi. Pi by 2 plus 2n pi, 4n plus 1 pi by 2. Same you can do for point B. Pi by 2 to pi. Second quadrant. Not A. This is first quadrant you have to write, not A. This is first quadrant. This is our second quadrant. Pi by 2 to pi. We have to write it in general form. Simply what we'll do, I will add 2n pi, 2n pi. So this will become 4n plus 1 pi by 2 to 2n plus 1 pi. Very simple thing. Okay. Write it down. But only for that fourth quadrant, what you will remember, fourth quadrant you have to write minus pi by 2 to 0. Here you will add 2n pi. So that will come 4n minus 1 pi by 2 to 2n pi. That trick you have to remember, okay na? Simple, write the smallest angle possible between both border, add 2n pi. That's all. Okay, now, next. हटा दो last very small thing about this topic only. This topic will be over after that. Say this. This is your point A. This is your point B. A and B. A or B. You know how we can write n pi. When you write n pi, either it will represent A or it will represent B. Both same time it cannot represent. So tell me any integer. Tell me any integer, Nitin. Huh? Tell me any integer. You listen my question. Tell me any integer. Huh? X square. I am asking integer. You sit down. I am asking integer x square. Gokul, tell me any integer. -1. Write down -1. That like a minus pi. Tell me, A is representing minus pi or B is representing minus pi? B. Now you tell me, Ruchita, 1n. One integer, tell me. अरे बोलो, कुछ भी बोलो. -7. Okay na? So how, which point will represent -7 pi? -pi, -3 pi, -5 pi, -7 pi, B. Okay, now you tell me one integer. 18. 18 pi. 18 pi will be represented by point A. Okay na? So when I am writing n pi, so n pi is representing either A or it is representing B. Out of A and B, one thing it will represent every time. Okay. And when we are talking about C and D, I am writing or. Or means either this it will represent. If this is not representing this, then 100% that will represent. Okay na? So this is 2n plus 1 pi by 2. Check here. Put n 0. What is n here? Integer. Put n 0. 2 into 0, 0. 0 plus 1, 1. 1 into pi by 2, pi by 2. Which point pi by 2 will represent? D. Now put n 1. 2 into 1, 2. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 pi by 2. 270 degree. Point C it will represent. So A and B both collectively we will write with n pi. C and D both collectively will write 2n plus 1 pi. And this is the star mark that you have to remember 100%. Okay, Phir, thank you.